You.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yay.
So exciting. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, everybody. Welcome. We're so glad you're here to learn a little bit more about Riman and how Riman can help you. And I like to say that at Riman, we can help you to have the best hair and skin of your adult life. And this is where I like to tell people that I am the elder of the group. I was born in the 1960s and not the end of the 60s, like in the 60s. And this has absolutely changed my life. Before Riman, I was constantly Googling how much does a facelift cost? How much does an eyelid lift cost? Is Botox really something that I want to get into? And I was just searching for answers. And I am so grateful to have found this skincare, something that I can put on my face twice a day, every single day, and go out without makeup at my age. It's been really quite remarkable. So, we're going to talk to you about our amazing company and our amazing product lines, ICD, Lab, and Lifening. Thank you, Susan. Susan's running the slides tonight. I appreciate you. So we are an incredible company. We were established in Korea in 2018. We're new. So when you are looking at a direct sales company, the timing to direct sales is like location to real estate. So yes, we were established in 2018, but we just got here to the United States, which is where I am. I know people are watching from all over, but if you go outside right now and you start asking people on the street if they've heard of Remon, chances are, unless you told them about it, they most likely have not. And that is a very unique position to be in because this company has already been named a top 22 company in the direct sales industry out of 10,000 plus companies. Okay. So we're doing quite well. We have done $2.5 billion in revenue in just the tiny country of South Korea alone. So South Korea is about the size of Indiana for those of you who live in the US, and population wise, probably about the population of a little more than California. So to be able to do that amount of revenue in a short period of time in that tiny country really speaks volumes as to what we are offering here. We are rated the number one K beauty brand. Now, in South Korea, they don't differentiate. We are not the number one direct sales K beauty brand. We are the number one K beauty brand globally. We got here to North America in March of 2023, and then we started launching countries like crazy. So we went right to Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, UK, Philippines, Japan. We just launched in Spain, Ireland, and Chile, and we are in the process of launching, pretty much launched in Italy, Colombia, and Peru. And we are adding countries super quick. Sandra, are you from Peru? I saw that. I saw that. It's so exciting. Or Colombia. But let us know in the chat. Tell us where you're tuning in from. So these are our brands. We have the ICD skincare line that comes in the signature line and the professional grade line, which is the RAD 100 line, the Radazone line. Let us know in the chat what you use. Are you a Radazone 100 person? Are you an ICD person? Are you like me and Susan, a both person? And if you've never heard of it, that's okay because we're going to teach you all about it tonight. Lab is our hair care and our body care line, and then Lifening are our amazing supplements. Now we also have makeup, which falls under the ICD line. I haven't seen the pictures of the makeup yet. I know they're coming, but beautiful cushions and lip colors. And let's talk about what makes our products so special. So, in this right now, we are going to touch on just a fraction of the ingredients that make our skincare so special, but this is the heart of what we do. Our formulator, top formulator in Asia, was studying something called tiger grass because tigers in the wild will roll around in this grass and even sleep in it to heal their wounds. Typically, tiger grass is this big. I don't know if you can see that little hole right there, right? The size of like a dime or a nickel. It's tiny, but our scientists have access to something called Jeju lava energy water. Now, this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are, I believe, six scientists and researchers that have access to this water. Well, our formulator is one of them. He took that water and he watered the little tiger grass with it. So the tiger grass grew from this big to the size of his palm in just 10 days. When the plant grew, the antioxidants grew and the healing capability grew. So he took that little formula that he made with the water and the tiger grass, he put it on skin and it rapidly healed skin. And then he microfluidized it. So he made tiny, tiny little nanoliposomal particles that penetrate really deep into your skin. And it is absolutely incredible. Now, we are not even talking here about the 11 different peptides that are found in this skincare. We're not even talking here about the exosomes. Look that up. Carnitine, NMN, which is the precursor to NAD. There's so much goodness in this product. And there are product lines out there that create a product line around one peptide. Well, we have 11. There are product lines that create a product only around NAD. Well, we have the better form of that. So please you don't have to know all the things about the products, but please do a little bit of a deeper dive into the ingredients, just so you know the magic of what we are holding in our hands here. Because you'll see before and after pictures as you get deeper and deeper into this community that you will not believe, but they are true. All right, next up, Susan, thank you. And let's talk about our beautiful company on Jeju Island. We have this massive campus, and somebody told me that this was the size of about 3 city blocks. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to LA or New York or one of those massive city blocks, but this is 3 of them. So it is an incredibly huge organization. Now, Susan, you've been there. I've been invited. Honestly, I'm coming up on my third invitation to go, and I still have not actually made it there. Susan, have you been there twice at this point? Can you tell us just a little bit about how super cool it is? I feel disingenuous sharing this part.
I'd love to, but you're also going this year.
I am going this year. This is true, but
Yes.
tell us what it looks like, or tell us all the things.
Absolutely. I mean, it is, like you said, very large. You don't realize it until you pull up to it's truly like a campus. And you can see from this, aerial map, if you will, but we're like all in one. I mean, we have all the technology from the Jeju Lava Water Center where they tell you about how it's a UNESCO heritage site and how they're, responsibly sourcing this incredible water that Jen just told you about. And then you've got the Byungpol Lab and then the Smart Farm. I mean, they just built a new 150 square foot amazing smart farm that all of that giant Byungpol it's temperature controlled and it's a beautiful building that you don't even get to go into where the Byungpol is anymore. You just get to see it and then learn about it from it's almost like a museum when you walk in. It takes you through this whole education area to learn more about how our formulator, like you just were talking about, grew it and how that's being cultivated and just pristine in such a pristine way. So, and then, the fact that we have a solar power station, like it's all of the different aspects are all under our one umbrella on our campus. So you
It's
definitely have
so
to get there.
cool. I'm going. Thank you so much. And the thing too that's so neat about it is when you're looking into a company and you're considering a company, I mean, most skincare companies that are new to the United States, they're like one manufacturing line of skincare. And we are talking about a lab, a research facility. We've got scientists, we've got farms and plants. And the thing that I love that I'm super passionate about is clean ingredients. And we have clean ingredients. And these are all grown without pesticides, herbicides. They're not genetically modified. I mean, this is a really clean, healthy, safe operation here. And look at our beautiful, beautiful smart farm. And they benchmarked with some of the top countries that are creating smart farms. And this is one of the preeminent smart farms in the world. And here we, have it all for us at Remon. Next slide, please, Susan. And if that isn't cool enough, when our owner made his first, I think, $1 billion, instead of buying a yacht or a fourth home or a private jet, he took that money and he created a beautiful luxury resort that Susan has been to, that I am going to this year. And actually, I think this is you, Susan, down in the picture here, maybe on the front. Um, this is our Riman Village Resort. It is a place for the distributors to come, to gather, to learn, to share, to build the community, to build their businesses. And directors and above can, apparently, we can stop in at any time. So add that to your bucket list. And let's watch a little bit of our video. Thank you, Susan, for starting the brand video.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju lava energy water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, Riman.
Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about our ICD skincare line, or ICD stands for Intercellular Dermatology. So this is our signature line. So if you look at here on the left-hand side with the white lids, that is a water-based product. And that's really where I would say 99% of the before and after pictures that you see are coming from this line. And then we also have our advanced line, which is the Radazone 100 line. That is an oil-based line. It is advanced. It's for more mature skin. It is 100% microfluidized. It penetrates very, very deeply. And I think I said this before, but a lot of us use both lines. So I do the ICD in the morning, and then I do the Radazone at night. I think Susan probably does the same. Let us know in the chat what you do and what you use. And this is, I believe this is Juan Bin down here in the lower left-hand corner. He is one of the top actors in Asia, and he's been using Inselderm for the past 8 years, and he is 49 years old. He might even be 50 now. Would you look at it? He looks like my 19-year-old. Well, actually, my 19-year-old is now 21. Holy cow. How fast does that go? I always used to say he looks like my 19-year-old. He looks like my 21-year-old. And our makeup is absolutely gorgeous. It's a cushion technology. And there's really only one other company that I know that has a cushion technology, but I'll tell you what's different about ours. All of our amazing Rimmon skincare ingredients are in this makeup. So I'm wearing the makeup right now, and as I have it on, I know and I feel good knowing that my skin is getting a treatment while I'm wearing the makeup. So the other brand that has a cushion, it's called La Mer, and La Mer is about $150. Ours is a fraction of the cost, and we give you two of them. So it's going to last you probably about 6 months, and it gives you an airbrushed filtered finish. And then the lip colors, I'm wearing a dusky petal right now, which is my favorite color, but they are just beautiful, and they fill in your, for those of us who are rounding the corner to the age of 60, they fill in all the lip lines quite nicely. So beautiful, beautiful makeup. And then our hair care and our body care. So our hair care is made with an ingredient called Desert Acola. It's called the algae of the desert. It is an algae that grows under the harshest conditions, and all the nutrients that it provides as it grows is incredible for your hair. So you are going to see healthier hair, thicker, fuller, shinier, softer. And the body care, I was just on another Zoom. That's why I was late, Susan. We had a huge Zoom tonight for one of our teams to kind of launch the business for someone. And we were talking about the body care and some of the before and after pictures just of people's arms and legs. We have a gal on the team who has not shown her legs in public for 25 years because of her cellulite. And she wore she just wore a sundress, a short sundress to convention, and she was showing her legs off like crazy. The body care is remarkable. And then our supplements. Okay, let us know in the chat if you have taken either of these supplements. So Deep Talk Plus is a gut health supplement. It has aloe vera, which some of you might know is very good for healing the GI tract. It kind of gently scrapes the lining of your intestines and moves things along very gently, very nicely. But when your intestines and your GI tract are cleared out, it is much easier to absorb nutrients and absorb hydration through your gut. So this is all about beauty from the inside out. And then our collagen ampule. So one of the things I learned at convention this year is in Korea, they drink these twice a day. So I had only been drinking it once a day. And I think that is what's recommended here in the US. But if you really want to amp up your results, you can definitely drink it twice a day. It has glutathione, hyaluronic acid, biotin, all the things that are going to heal your skin and your hair and your nails. And it is National Sunscreen Day. So we have a flash offer right now through the end of the month. For each moisture layer sunscreen that you buy, you are going to receive a product credit of $5 in the US, $7 in Canada. So it is absolutely time to stock up. And it is per sunscreen, I believe. So for every sunscreen that you purchase, you are going to receive that deal. So it's a wonderful way to kind of build up some of your points and some of your credit to get free products in the future. And the thing that's so cool about our sunscreen, it has 8 molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. So again, it is skincare that acts as a sunscreen, the same way our makeup is skincare that acts as a makeup. Maximum of 3. Thank you, Susan, for saying that. So you can get 3 sunscreens, stock up for the summer. You can use this all over your body and walk away with some great product credits. And I think I'm going to turn it over to you, my friend. All right, so we are going to hear from Susan Manuello. So there are very few female senior directors at Riman. Susan was one of the very first. She is made a meteoric rise up through the ranks of Riman. She is incredibly inspirational. She is super hardworking. She is a servant leader. I am fortunate enough to be on her team, and I know that anytime I need something, I can pick up the phone and I have access to this brilliant rock star. It just makes me so happy every single day that I get to work with you, Susan, and you are such a joy. Please take it away, my friend.
Oh my gosh, Jen, thank you. That was such an incredible intro. I'm like, don't make me cry. That's not fair to do right before you're presenting. Thank you for all the lovely things that you said. And I absolutely love working with you. I will never forget when you started and said yes to this incredible company. I immediately was so impressed by your knowledge of non-toxic living and clean products. And that's something that I have been very passionate about myself. And so to see that Jen Barsamian, I call her Jen B, she knows I call her Jen B, to see that she started to use these products, they passed her, very stringent checklist. I was like, okay, I am on the right path. So if that is something that means a lot to you that are on this call tonight, know that these products are so incredible. I think she even mentioned we banned 3,000 ingredients that, are typically in other products. They're not in ours. So anyway, I just have to tell you, Jen, you've always been a huge inspiration to me. So thank you so much for that incredible presentation. If you are like Jen and I, and hopefully several of you on this call who have said yes already, this next part is for you. We're going to highlight how incredible, of course, like Jen did, she highlighted the products, but now we're going to highlight how incredible it is to partner with a company like Riman. Because, I've always said this, like, there's a lot of ways out there to make money, right? You can do a 9 to 5 and trade time for money, which many of us are doing, or many of you are doing. I know I was doing before. You can start a company of your own, which is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You can, do other types of affiliate programs. But when you partner with a company, and especially this company, Riman, I mean, we just told you so many reasons why this company has got a 100-year business plan. Um, you are going to be able to take advantage of what we call a high margin distribution business model. What does that really mean for you? It means that you get to cut out all of the middlemen. So on the traditional supply chain, you've got the company, the distributor, the wholesale, all of these, moving parts that each time it goes through those bubbles, there's money that has to go to each of those things, right? But when you are working straight with the company supplier, especially with what we talked about, we're not white labeling. These are truly from Riman. We are the company and supplier. That means compensation to you. You get to be the marketing, or what I like to say, the distribution arm of a product line like this. And so, you know how like in traditional beauty companies, we're used to seeing advertisements from, Charlize Theron, or however you say her name, or Brooke Shields back in the day, right, Jen? Or whoever, like insert the model. They got paid for that. You guys get to be that. You get to be the one who is a real person, a real man, a real woman, sharing your results, sharing your before and after photos. And how many people, including yourself, you would rather hear it from someone than those models that are really truly just getting paid to tell you that it works. No disrespect to them, but it's true, right? We are the ones that are using the products and actually getting to get paid for that. So we're going to show you that tonight. Now, if that's not something that you're ready for, you also get rewarded when you become a customer. So whoever invited you to this presentation, if you are excited about what Jen shared with you, which I hope you are, let them know that you at least want to be a customer right now. We love our customers. In fact, this business model, we are built on customers. So we reward you. You get 5% reward points. We do up to 10% savings. I'm going to tell you more about that here actually right now. When you become a customer and you get on our program, which is our loyalty program, which subscribe and save means every month you're getting an order, you get 5% discount and up to 10% after a year of consecutive months orders, which I will tell you, that cream that, Jen was telling you that we sold $40 million, you'll want this on auto delivery, okay? Or subscribe and save, however you want to say it. Our collagen ampules, you'll want those on a monthly. So this is ways to, use the products, get even better long-term results, but actually help save on the budget as well. So we love to reward our customers, and truly you can see, we've got our customer program, our VIP program, and our VVIP program. So there's a lot of ways to save. So just get back to the person that invited you, let them know that you want to save, and they'll find the program that's right for you to take advantage of these incredible savings. But truly, when you are interested in partnering with the company, this is when the savings get even bigger, because now we're talking about not saving, we're talking about actually saving and making money. And if you've ever been an entrepreneur before, you know that you get immediate write-offs from your investment. If you haven't ever done that before, let me tell you, when you partner with Riman, your skincare becomes a business expense. So this is really good news for all the ladies out there, because you truly are partnering with a skincare company. And as you share, you're going to make money as well. So our retail, I want you to pay attention to that retail bar across the top. The first 3 levels, if you will, is planner, manager, and senior manager. That is an incredible paycheck for just sharing and collecting customers, collecting testimonials of people who are saying, oh my gosh, Susan, I'm so glad that you shared this with me. Every time that you do that and you grow that, catalog of results, you're getting paid for that. Up to 40% in commissions just by getting customers. But organically, what happens is people want to do the same thing. That's why you're inviting them to this call. You're letting them know that there's just not an opportunity for just you. There's an opportunity for them as well to partner and make money with this incredible company. And so when that happens, you start building a team. And at senior manager, you get 5% overrides. Plus, what we also love is we have this level part of our compensation plan. So, what does that mean? I tell my friend Jen, who tells Zara, who tells Sandra, all of us are working together now. And Sandra is also sharing it. So it goes, every single person starts that process, and you are helping them by duplicating that. And we make 3%, 3%, 5%, 5%, all the way up on that unilevel part of our compensation plan. Now, once you start doing that and you start building that team, you are going to want to reach that level of team leader. This is an incredible rank, amazing recognition in our company, an amazing reward area, because you are not only building a team and duplicating your efforts and creating that residual income, but we also have what we call leadership match bonus at team leader, director, senior director, and national director. So what does that mean? That means that, again, you're helping others rise in those incredible ranks. You're getting compensated, what we call is a match bonus off of your first generation team leaders all the way through sixth generation in our rewards program. So this is a very expansive compensation plan. And truly, this is when you get to make different zip code money. If you don't know what I mean, it means when you decide, hey, I don't want to live in this zip code anymore. I want to change zip code. So this is the kind of compensation that, you can quit your job if you choose. You can retire your family members. I mean, for me, my biggest why is helping my mom. My mom has been, going through dementia. And I know Jen and I actually have this in common. And, a lot of expenses start to come out of nowhere. We're not planning on this at this time of my life, but this company has allowed me the freedom to fill in where she has not been able. And I can't talk about it or I start getting emotional, but I'm so thankful for saying yes to Riman, because it has made that difference in my life. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing it with others, because I want that to be your story, and whatever it is for you, I want that to be something that can impact your life in whatever way that makes sense for you. And so that's why now is the time. If you have been invited and you are looking at starting with Riman, you guys, we have free enrollment the entire month of May. So it's only $20, but why not save that $20 for more product? Because you don't have to pay it right now. So you get to start as an affiliate, as a planner with Riman, and you don't have to pay that $20. So you guys, what does that mean? You should get started tonight and go tell at least 10 of your friends right away so that they have that same opportunity to join for free. Okay. So definitely get the word out. And this is the other reason why you want to get the word out really quickly, because this is an incredible promotion that I have not seen this company do in my 2.5 years of being with them. This is a fast start promotion. Every single planner who has a start date in the month of May. So May goes all the way through Sunday, right, Jen? Yes. Okay. So you guys have until from today, Thursday, through Sunday to go invite as many people as you can to be planners in the month of May, because guess what happens? They have the time clock starts on the day of enrollment. They have 7 to 30 days from the time that they enroll to earn these additional bonuses. So we already talked about how we get to pay up to 20, 30, 40% in retail. But when you hit these benchmarks of 3,000 sales points to achieve manager or 6,000 sales points to achieve senior manager in these 7 or 30 days, you're going to make an extra, as you can see on here, 250 up to 500 cash bonuses. It's incredible. So that is on top of our already amazing compensation. So you guys, what is incredible about this business is you can truly be ignorance on fire. What does that mean? You don't have to know all the details. You don't have to memorize the ingredients. You don't have to know the compensation plan. You just need to literally go share this with people and say, you got to hear what I just heard. You have to hear how incredible these products are, see these before and after photos. Let's get started and share this incredible K beauty and go make money together, right? And this can truly change your life. So we just need to run with this all the way through Sunday. And the starter kits is truly how we get even more, momentum. This is how you become not just a customer, but truly a business builder, is by getting started with our premium pack. Okay. The premium pack is where it's at. This is where you can utilize product to launch your business. I don't think you've ever in your life, I know I haven't, heard of someone starting a cupcake bakery and not having more than, I don't know, 7 cupcakes, right? They get out there and they have several cupcakes to sell, to share, to, have maybe as testers for people walking by so that people come in and buy their amazing cupcakes and let them know why they're so different. This is why we have these incredible starter kits, is so that you have product to share, to sell, to get on faces. If you see that signature line starter kit, that's truly kind of like a tiny little toe, pinky toe in. I get it. Sometimes that's where you need to start, but I also want to encourage you to think bigger, to really, have faith that you can launch your business with these starter packs, and it helps you get to manager and senior manager faster because you just invested. Now go find someone to match you and you're going to hit that rank of manager. Go find 3 and you're going to hit that rank of senior manager, and hit those fast start bonuses and duplicate that over Sunday, over the weekend, and you're going to truly get to team leader even faster. So the other promotion that we have is so exciting. If you are brand new, this is for you, but guess what? If you are at manager, or I'm sorry, if you're at planner or manager, it doesn't matter your start date right now. You can earn this incredible tote bag. And this is a conversation starter. Like, you can use this at the grocery store. You can use this when you're out shopping. You can use this as your purse if you want to, because people are going to ask you, what are those amazing green, gorgeous leaves? And that's your cue to be like, oh my gosh, this is giant byung pole. Let me tell you why I even have this. I started this K Beauty amazing product, and I had to jump in and I earned this bag for free. So you get to do this all the way through Sunday by hitting manager or senior manager. If this is for everybody, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you started. I want to make sure that that's super clear. Okay, you guys. Well, I hope you are as excited as Jen and I are about this company and the global expansion, because, we have a saying, it's like you build in your backyard, but you never know where this is going to take you around the world. And it is so true. Like, you never know, just by you saying yes, the power of that yes, who next it's going to touch. Because when you share it with someone, you don't know that person is going to share it with someone else in Italy or someone else in Chile. You don't know that, right? And all of a sudden you have a team that is in another country. And it is so much fun, because that's when you get to travel and you get to meet people. And so just say yes now, share it with people that and just see where this business starts to bless you and it starts to bless others. We have a system here with Riman. You do not do this by yourself. We have these Zooms every Thursday, and every Tuesday we launch our brand new planners. So when you say yes, you jump on the orientations on Tuesdays, you learn how to truly build the business. Thursday, you invite more guests, and you just continue to do that. And as you can see, we have, team leader meetings, we have leadership academies, and monthly rundown calls. But this is where the magic happens. When you become a Riman Planner affiliate, you have to commit to coming to conference. I love that Jen Barsimian in her presentation talked about what she learned at the last conference. That was a clue. I'm sure you've heard success leaves clues. That was a clue. This conference, we have them 2 times a year. This is where you're a leader when you say yes to Riman. You are part of our distribution. We are looking to you to learn and stay up to date on all of the incredible things that are happening with this company. So you need to lead and be at conference, right? And so when I had a mentor say that to me, it like clicked. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there at every single one. And when you do, not only does your entire world just expand because you see people that are truly hitting goals that maybe never thought were possible. And all of a sudden, 6 months, 1 year, you're hitting those goals, right? So you can see we have fun. We have fun here, right, Jen? And we get to inspire. Okay, that one will make me cry. We get to inspire and we get to help others and we get to learn and grow. So we really hope that you guys will commit and be in Vegas August 7th through the 9th, MGM Grand. Be sure to reach out to who invited you to this presentation because we have links for tickets, we have links for hotel block, and you just got to be there. So we're so excited that you guys joined us tonight. Jen and I, it's our pleasure to bring our experience, our results, our testimonials to you. And we do hope that you will say yes to being a customer, yes to being a Riman planner with us, and we'll see you on the next presentation. Thank you.